This feature is brought to you by Alibal Online Boutique. When it comes to fashion, isn't it time you get your head out of the 21st century and revolutionize the way that you dress? At Alibal Online Boutique, they are all about comfort, practicality, and allowing you to reflect the joys from within. Don't just wear your clothes, own it and be a reflection of what it truly means to twin it at life. Visit them at alibal.online for more. That's ALLYBELLE.online today.
This is your health and fitness feature with wellness expert Christopher Smith on the Weak Link Digital Audio Magazine. If you have any wellness-related questions, please connect with us on our website and click on the Connect with Us button.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here, your very own wellness and performance coach here on the Digital Weak Links Audio Magazine. I'll be giving you tips on health, wellness and fitness, and this week we'll be talking about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, what is it? How is it effective? What does it do for the body? What is the best way to start? So, intermittent fasting, simply put, is a defined period of time whereby you do not eat. You are either in a fasted state or in a fed state. So when you're in a fasted state is when you have not eaten or you are not eating. And when you're in a fed state, it means you have eaten. So, what does that mean? When we eat, our body releases a hormone called insulin. And insulin is an instruction to the body to store fat. So, if we simply do not eat for an extended period of time, the insulin will not be released at high levels. There will be no spike in insulin. It will be regulated, which means your body will not receive the instruction to store fat. It allows your body then to target the fat stores in the body directly as an energy source, which means you will then burn off a lot of excess fat because it will be burning the fat directly. So it is a very simple way to lose weight. If you think about weight gain, is simply body holding onto fat. But if there is no instruction for the body to hold onto that fat, it will obviously burn it. So it's effective because the scientific data proves that when we are in a fasted state, our metabolic rate increases from the release of growth hormone and adrenaline and from the regulation of insulin. So growth hormone is very important. Growth hormone allows the body to rebuild protein tissue throughout the body. When I say protein tissue, it's not only muscle, which most people think protein is muscle only. Everything in our body is protein, and everything is created from the building blocks of protein. So protein is very important. And if we want our body to regenerate the organs, regenerate the skin and the hair and everything, including muscle, protein is very important. And growth hormone is released over 100%. Over 100% the growth hormone is released, and that spike in growth hormone allows your body to regenerate important aspects of itself very quickly. And adrenaline, surprisingly, is also released when we are in a fasted state, which means that you will naturally have natural energy from adrenaline. You will see yourself moving a lot more when you are in a fasted state. So it is a very common misperception that you have to eat in order to have energy. It's wrong. You actually find that after you eat, how does the Afrikaans saying go? Mag is vol, oog is toe. So after we eat, we actually feel a bit more tired and ready to rest as opposed to before we ate. So when we're not eating, the body recognizes, okay, we're going to pump up adrenaline and you will have more natural energy. So what this does for the body is it allows the body to regenerate itself on a greater scale. It also allows the body to regulate the hormones. It allows cognitive function to improve. It regulates your circadian rhythm, which are your sleeping patterns and eating patterns. It regulates all of that. So with all of that said, what is the best way to start? the best way to start is with a 16-hour fasting window and an 8-hour eating window. Now that does sound quite long, 16 hours not eating. But the average person with their circadian rhythms already fast for about 12 hours, and then they have a 12-hour eating window. So if you can just extend your current 12-hour fasting window to 16 hours, it's only 4 hours extra, you will be intermittent fasting. So start from 16 hours, and you will notice gradually over time you will increase it a bit more maybe. There's some people that will fast for 7 days straight, and that's more for longevity benefits. Real health benefits. Lots of science and data proving the health benefits the longer you fast. However, the best way to start is with the 16 hour. That is the normal starting time. So how would we break that down into everyday living? So you will eat for 16 hours. Let's say you wake up in the morning at 7 o'clock. Don't eat anything. Have black coffee. Black coffee is okay without any cream or milk or sugar, because black coffee on its own doesn't release insulin. So wake up in the morning, have some black coffee, and then don't eat until 2 o'clock. Don't eat the whole day until 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock you can break your fast. You can have your first meal. And then your 8-hour eating window will be from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And this is just an example. You can do it however you like, as long as you stick to 16 hours non-eating and 8-hour eating window. So that is the best way to start, 16-8. And the lovely thing about this is that it's so simple, it's so effective, and it's so convenient, because you don't have to do it the way that I explained. Let's say that you would prefer to eat in the morning. You can eat in the morning. You just reverse the eating window and the fasting window, you change it around. But most people find better benefits when they wake up and don't eat anything, because while you're sleeping counts as non-eating hours. So it is really a great effective way to, anybody can do it, and you don't have to follow any specific eating plan. Another great thing about the intermittent fasting is when it is time to eat, you don't have to worry too much about what exactly it is that you are eating. So depending on obviously medical reasons and other health reasons, besides that, you don't really have to focus on exactly what it is that you're eating. So that is very, very, very helpful. One thing that does affect a fast, I feel like I need to mention this. One thing that can affect a fast is obviously alcohol. So alcohol is digested into the body as a poison called acetylcholine, and the poison, the body prioritizes getting rid of the poison before anything else. So if we do happen to have some alcohol, any food that you had before the alcohol was consumed or after the alcohol was consumed for about 8 hours, 5 to 8 hours, that's how long it takes your body to get rid of the poison that alcohol produces into the body. So just be mindful of that, and try to not cut out, but try to be aware and limit your alcohol intake. If you do like indulging in some wine or some beer or whatever it may be, just be aware that your body will prioritize getting rid of that above everything, which means that the food that you have eaten for that day is still sitting in your stomach and at some point will be stored as fat. So that's just to keep that in mind. So let's have a quick recap. Intermittent fasting is simply not eating for an extended period of time, and this helps your body by not releasing insulin. The insulin release is an instruction to the body to store fat. So when we don't eat for an extended period of time, that instruction does not happen, and we are able to then burn fat stores in our body directly as an energy source. The easiest way to start, the best way to start, is 16 hours not eating and 8 hours of eating. It's simple because you can move it around your day however you see fit. Some days you may start eating a bit later, which means you can just extend the fasting window the next day. It's convenient. You can go wherever you are in the world. Anyone can do it, and it's simple, convenient, and it's very, very effective. So If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Contact the Digital Weaklings audio magazine if you would like to know how to get this started. It's helped lots of people, and I'm certain it will definitely help you. It's simple. So God bless people, good luck, and cheers.